We are all poor men stealing bread, whether it be the crumbs of the life that is crumbling around us or the crust of the mistakes we never got to correct. We are all poor men stealing bread. Life be our District 12, destiny our bakery, and we are its tributes. We unconsciously volunteer for anything materialistic, even with the knowledge that we are tributing ourselves for the Hunger Games. You see, here, greed has become our primrose. We Katniss ourselves, hoping to fill all the hollow voids that life managed to empty. We are all poor men stealing bread. Whole wheat is what we convince ourselves we are, too smart to be caught, forgetting that in this district, our actions shall always be rule. You see, here, a dead body just means one less mouth to feed. After all, aren't we all poor men stealing bread? We no longer mind the burns around the crust like parents no longer mind their offsprings after the drugs. Our eyes glister differently at the sight of white bread. A capital's child salutes his General Snow, while the Backstreet Boys know that Snow isn't as beautiful as portrayed. He be the calm before the storm, a blizzard away from taking his soul. You see, a Backstreet Boy might rather prefer his brown bread. A simulation is all he sees in his young eyes. We are all poor men stealing bread, trying to outrun the baker's shotguns like the parallel of our legs can ever withstand a bullet, like a woman can ever outrun her rapist, like the darker community can ever outrun poverty when the light-skinned had centuries of head starts. We are all poor men stealing bread, gunned down with silent triggers as silent as the cries of raped and molested boys. You see, when the bullet finally reaches its destined targets, the legs become two newlyweds on the eve of their first anniversary, the hands Mzansi on 27 April 1994, the body an unholy prayer, thanking God for finally allowing it home. We are all poor men stealing bread, trying to crack the rumbles of our stomachs like traffickers do their victims on their first night, like psychos do the voices in their heads, like abusers do when they know they're not right, like addicts do when they know they can't afford their high. We are all poor men stealing bread, like a rope has done with so many of our young ones. We are all poor men stealing bread. And all I ask is that you do not judge us for the crumbs we manage to succumb. We are all poor men stealing bread. Now I ask, how many years shall you prosecute us?